Yeah, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Before we proceed, please understand that this, my friends, is not financial advice. You are more than free to do whatever you like with your money, and so am I. And that being said, let's grab a sip of coffee from my Casper Maxi mug. Today we're about to do the same thing we do every day. First, we will look at market performance for the past 24 hours. Damn. And after that, we will look at prices in detail. And then after that, we will check on our positions. Are we buying Lambos yet? Anyways, guys. All right, let me set this down first. Today I'm gonna do a little exercise. We haven't done it in a while, because sometimes, people seems to try to miss the opportunity in front of them. Okay, sometimes people forget, like Bitcoin, for example. Before it got to $2 trillion, it was once $100 million market cap. It was once there. You see Ethereum, before it got to, what is it today, 500 billion. Before we got there, it was once $1 million market cap. That's what people forget. But the problem here is that everybody try to chase green candles. Okay, markets are happening, things are moving fast. Okay, we have other factors that we have to put in when it comes to determining the price of an asset, how this asset is going to run, how this is going to happen, and blah blah blah. So yeah, things are happening, and what most people don't see is, like, they are blinded. I can say it that way. They are blinded because of the fact that everybody wants to be rich today, not tomorrow, not in a month, not in a year. Today, they want it happening today. That's why most people miss the opportunity. Okay, so yeah, today we are going to do that, redo that little exercise again, so that I want to remind you what Casper can do. I just want to remind you for that. Right now, everybody and their grandma are busy, because that's why sometimes I used to get angry at it before. Right now, I'm not even angry anymore. I just laugh. Because it's funny. Trust me, when that day comes, everybody who is crying about Casper's price today, a lot of you are going to regret it. A lot of you are going to regret. It is so, I don't know even how to describe it, how society has gone today. Before, you remember the days when people used to look for the ads on the newspaper about what stock is moving and what stock is not moving. Okay, people used to try to go to brokers, try to ask for opinion, like, what do you think about this stock? What's going to happen to this one? That was the hardest time. And yet, you had people like, you know what? I don't care what you're investing into. I saw that stock over there. I'm going to go for it. But today is different. People don't, they try to replicate other person's success instead of fighting for your own success. That's why you see today, you see somebody, you know what, look at that asset, for example. I'm going to use Casper. Look at Casper today. Hey, Ethereum did this, Solana did this, Bitcoin did this, blah 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 did that. Look at Casper. Casper will replicate that, but not just replicating. It is going to outshine that. And then you put the proof right in front of them why it is going to happen. But everybody's so blinded. Like, okay, even with the proof in front of them, they look at the green candle that Pepe created a year or 2 years ago. They look at the green candle that Solana created a year or 2 or 3 years ago. Even with the proof in front of them, like things like Solana, they're into serious trouble, but nobody's talking about it. I don't cover Solana on this, but hey, I'll tell you something. Every blockchain, block DAG, whatever, they have a way of storing data. So if you go look at Solana's proof of stake and all that stuff, you go look at it, they are running out of space. I'm telling you, they are running out of space. Even if you add the fact that this they are creating these finance companies, which again, they've already sold coins that are still locked. They sold it to acquire the capital to do the hedge funds. They have the money, they've given you the coins away, so they don't give a crap what happens to them. And these are the same people that were when the FTX collapsed. You guys remember FTX with the Solana scandal? Those are the same people. So yeah, if you want to stay on that camp, it's up to you. I'm not your financial advisor. But what we're talking about today are the potential. I know a lot of you are going to say, oh, Moon Boy, oh, this and that. But yet, look at Casper again. Look at it. I just want you, forget about, my face. Forget about how I feel about Casper. Forget about what I've said so far about Casper. Just look at Casper as an investment. Look at it as an investment. And then you come to me and talk. Because right now we know Casper as it is, there's no tier 1 listing. And the funniest thing is that as you are busy crying about prices, there are people buying millions and millions of dollars worth of Casper. That alone should tell you something ain't right. That should tell you that. So yeah, Casper is still underdeveloped. There is nothing on it yet. It's just still the name. It's still just the speed. That's it. And even with that, Casper is killing it on the transaction process level. Go look at it. Casper is processing more transaction than I don't even know who to compare it to. And yet, with no ecosystem. You need to be able sometimes to look at it. What are the potential? One thing again I want to say is there is no investment. I don't care which investment you are going to call. There is no investment on earth without risk. The thing here is you need to know how to manage that risk. That's all you need to know. And people like me, it's not about managing the risk. It's about taking on the risk. Because like they usually say it, the more risky it is, the more money you could make out of it. Take for example, a meme coin. Okay? Somebody launches a meme coin today. Meme coins, like I've always said, they are just higher risk lottery tickets. Okay? Let me take for example Pepe. Imagine when Pepe came out. Everybody was stuck on Shiba Inu, right? Remember? Everybody was stuck on Shiba Inu and their grandma Inus and whatever that came out. Then Pepe launched. Imagine you had taken that risk on Pepe. Be like, you know what? Everybody and their grandma already gone over there to Shiba Inus and the Inu clan. I am going to be on the first frog clan, which is going to be Pepe. Imagine if you had put $2,000 in it. It was risky, right? It was a do or die situation, because if Pepe didn't take up, you lose $2,000. But imagine if you had gone in there. What would you be today? See, that's what I'm talking about. But not on a meme coin level. I'm talking about that on layer 1 level. Things that are really going to make people money. Meme coins, like I said, they're hit or miss. You could be lucky and you could get it, and you could not be lucky and not get it. But layer 1s, something like Kaspa, I'm telling you, is guaranteed it's going to make you that money. It is. All you have to do is sit there, okay? You sit there, do your own research, look at it, if it is really good or not. It's not, like I usually say, it's not my money. I can't talk about your money. I talk about my money, and you guys already know exactly what I am doing because I show it to you every day. Okay? I show it to you every day. So yeah, it's up to you. Look at the risk, look at the potentials. What will happen if this goes on? What will not happen if this happens? And yet, all these big coins you are looking at, Ethereum, Solana, Sui, Bitcoin, all of them, they all started with $1 million market cap. Like they say where I'm from, for you to walk 10,000 miles, you have to begin with one step. If you did not take that one step, you cannot count a mile. And if you did not take that mile, walk that mile, you cannot count 10,000 miles. That's what it is. It's just a simple life lesson. Simple life lesson. You saw it when Solana came out. If you had taken that, let's just say, okay, everybody was bent on Ethereum. Ethereum was the DeFi powerhouse. It is still till today. But you'd say, you know what? Solana is coming out. I'm going to put $2,000 on it. No matter what. Today, what would you be? Where would you be? Even though it crashes, it has a lot of problems, but where would you be? Did you see? It comes to the circle when I usually tell you guys, hey, even if you don't believe in Casper, let's just say you think Casper is a crap coin, the price is not good, it's not going nowhere, take 10,000 Caspers, just 10,000. I'm not asking you for much. Okay, I'm not your financial advisor, but just get your feet wet. Get 10,000 Caspers. Once you get it, set it, put it in your Tangent wallet, put it, I don't know where you're going to put it, set it and forget it. Come back to me in 5 years, look at those 10,000 Caspers. And then you tell me. See, it is about taking a chance, about taking that risk when everybody and their grandmama is looking somewhere else. The same thing we're talking about right now with Quant, right? We already know, I've been here for months and months telling you, like, guys, first when it came out that most banks in the United States are not going to use CBDCs, everybody and their grandmama, yeah, you see, there was a market fall for Quant. Yeah, you look, oh yeah, you see, okay. Not a problem. Now the Clarity Act is about to get signed. It passed, but now it's about to get signed by the White House, which means banking is about to be on steroids. Trust me when I tell you this. It's about to be on steroids. And those two coins we are talking about much more in this channel, Quant and Casper, stand to benefit a lot on the Clarity Act. Okay? And on the Stable Coins Act, sorry. Because right now, Stablecoin Act has been passed by the House and it's about to get signed. Those two coins stand to benefit the most on it because Quant already have the infrastructure over Ledger. And everybody keep telling you, yeah, no more SWIFT, we're going with XRP. Really? I've shown you here so many countless times that little picture, a little sketch that shows you where Quant stands when it comes to this movement that is going on. And again, people are looking at price, trying to replicate other stuff instead of just focus on the development. Focus on it. You guys say, why in the world do I follow Warren Buffett? Warren Buffett, for me, is one of the greatest investors in this life, to me. Because Warren Buffett knows how to read the dynamics of an asset before it goes like really live. He knows. Warren Buffett, the way he invests, the way from so far that I've been studying how he acts, he does not invest at the bottom. Warren Buffett knows, like for example, an asset, it has no choice but to go up. But in that journey of going up, it has this up, down, up, down, up, down. Every time it goes up, it's going to go higher. So he buys and he has a specific life stamp. Like let's say in the next 10 years, I'm going to buy this asset. When it gets to that amount, in the next 15 years, that's how he's been investing. And that's something that I've been paying attention to a lot. And now when you apply that to Casper, okay, you apply it to Kaspa. Everybody keep calling me. You look at all my videos, I have a stamp down there says Kaspa to $10. I have a stamp on there. And when people see it, it's like, ah, man, that guy say he's a moon boy. Yeah, I am. But most people are not looking at the prices and things the way I see them. I'm not asking you to see them like I do. But if you do a little bit of digging, you will come to that conclusion. You will come to it. Cardano, the raccoon. How long did it stay down without anything? Even though right now it's still a shittier chain for me. But they came out, smart contracts, yay, everybody and their grandmama FOMO'd in. Cardano pumped to almost $4. It did. When they realized, like, okay, these motherfuckers here, they were just blowing smoke on our asses, they pulled out, right? But those of them who were smart enough made money out of it, right? Now, again, if you want to put, it's not just me talking about it. I've told you many times. Those of you who are ChatGPT, Perplexity, and all those AI or whatever, if you want to do it manually, create an Excel page, put Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana. You know what? The top 20, put them all, and then put comparison to Casper, and you will see. You will see, because like people don't seem to understand it. I keep telling you guys, short term, you're going to make a lot of money with Casper. Short term. Long term, you are going to become a multi-millionaire with Casper, if not a billionaire. Because I keep saying it, and it seems like I am not speaking English. This crypto run, Casper, my friends, on these crypto markets, Casper is already number 2. You just don't know it yet. It's going to be a fight between Casper and Bitcoin. You just don't know it yet. And it will begin to show effects, okay? You are going to start seeing it as the different layers of smart contracts starts to roll out. As the world starts to shift, like we have already started shifting from different way of the way we conduct our finances to a blockchain finance, you are going to understand what I'm talking about. And I hope that by then you have 1 foot or a foot and a half into those 2 coins. That's why when you ask me, I tell you, I'm not selling my quant no matter what. I'm not selling my Casper no matter what, because I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward probably 5-10 years from now. When you look at Casper and that thing is sitting at $500, a lot of people are saying, where's the money going to come out? Guys, all this bunch of projects are about to feel the heat. They've already started feeling it, because you know you saw Ethereum. Ethereum did the upgrades already, trying to keep up. Solana did. The funniest thing about it all is Cardano. Cardano tried to keep up. It is happening. 5-10 years from now, you will look at quant and you will hit your head on the wall for not listening. I've told you, I have a way of making money. I'm working right now. Most of you that be like, what do you work? There's a comment that said on one of my channel, do you work 7 days a week? No, I work 3 months straight. 3 months non-stop, 12 hours every day, 3 months straight, or sometimes even more, and then I have a month off at home. That's why, if you do remember, there was a time I was making videos at home for almost a month or 2 months. I was off. But this is a sacrifice that this is a topic for another day, but it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make, because I told you guys, by 45 I do not want to work for anybody. I don't. And the reason why I'm working like this, I want to save up a lot. I want to start up a lot of businesses. I already have a lot of things going on, and it's going to be a domino effect. Once I retire, just push one domino and the rest just lined up. That's why I work like this. But anyways, going back to what we are talking about, you need to be able to see it before anybody. You need to be able to see it. It's like me and you driving on the same road. Everybody sees a straight road, but the driver, me, I see different things. Sometimes I may see a pothole, you might not see it. I might see a curve that goes left, and you might see, yeah, it's just going a little bit left. Things like that. It's the same thing with investments. Now, what is the potential? What is the potential of Casper getting to $500,000? I mean, $500 billion market cap. What is the potential? Okay, so let's make a little exercise, okay? Because for me, if you ask me on price prediction, I think Casper is going to hit $3 probably before the end of the year. It's probably going to hit it. It all depends on how the smart contracts come out, on how everything begins to line up. But yet, you got people with different way of seeing things. I'm telling you, Kaspa, with the ecosystem they're going to hook up with Casplex, that will start the run. Igra Lab is already being tested right now. That will be another run. Then you will have Binance, Coinbase, and the rest of the exchanges coming up. I'm telling you, Casper is going to be between $1 to $3 by the end of the year. You will see. Now, if you look at this, let me show you something. Let's make a little exercise, because those of you, sometimes you need to play it out in your head. What are the possibilities? Okay, let me show you. Let's my CoinGecko. For the top 10 right now, you have Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, USDT, BNB, Solana, USDC. I'm going to remove all the stable coins, so I don't need those. Okay, for the top 10, I'm with Tron. So 10, Tron market cap right now is $31 billion. Okay, if you do this, let's say Casper, and we put let's go here, Tron. Okay, with $31 billion, which is Tron, this one, that will put Casper at $1.20. And I'm telling you, this can be achieved before the end of the year. $1.20, which means your 10,000 Caspers. Okay, let's bring out a calculator. Look at this calculator. Okay, you have 10,000 Caspers. Multiply that by $1.20. Your 10,000 Caspers will be worth $12,000. And how much is 10,000 Caspers right now? 700? Because like $800. So you can turn $800 into $12,000. See, that is something I'm telling people, and everybody's just busy trying to chase moons. Okay, look at, let's say second one on that list. Let's say Dogecoin, $36 billion. Okay, so if you take the market cap of Dogecoin, let's see here, Dogecoin, let's Dogecoin, come on, Doge, where is it? Dogecoin, this one. Okay, that will put Casper at 1.3, $1.37. That's what it will be, $1.37 of Casper. And if you are holding 10,000 Caspers, that will put your $800 to $13,700. That is how much money you will make, how much you will convert. And yet you still see people who can't see this. Okay, let's go top 5. Let's just take top 5. For example, number 5, BNB. Okay, BNB. Let's go BNB here. BNB, this one, $4.62. What's the market cap of BNB right now? Look, market cap of BNB right now, 121 billion. And you try to tell me that Casper cannot achieve this thing. Casper, with everything that Casper has, it cannot achieve this. 121 billion. It cannot. Man, you guys are you are in for a surprise. When I'm telling you, you are in for a surprise. This will turn your $800 into $46,000. $46,000 with 800. Like I said, you don't believe in it, just buy it, throw it in the closet or your garage, wherever you're gonna put it, and forget it. Trust me, you will see this on the news. Once Casper begins to do these kind of things, you will see it on the news. Because again, it's going to end up to be a fight between Bitcoin and Casper, and you will see this. So if we go now, okay, let's just take our number 3, your favorite one, XRP, $168 billion. Okay, let's say XRP. Where is XRP at? XRP, this one, XRP. There you go. That will put Casper $6.6 of a Casper, which means your $800 will be worth $66,800. That's what it will be worth. So again, people don't want to see it, and it's just like everybody want to be rich overnight, and I keep maintaining it. Casper is a $10 coin. Like for example, let's say Ethereum right now is sitting at around $500 billion market cap. Okay, let's say if Casper gets to Ethereum's market cap, okay, let's see, Ethereum market cap, right there, this guy, Ethereum, that will put Casper at $20. $20, guys. That's why I keep telling you, Casper will be the only one running by the end of next year. You will see, or sometime middle of next year, because Casper has done it before. And if he could do it with just the name and speed, imagine what it can do when you put smart contracts on it, when you put ecosystems on it. Because we do have the KEF, KII, energy sector, TriFi, all of them, guys. These things are in there. These things are in there. I know a lot of people, they don't want to think about when it gets there. They want to think about now. They want the $10 now. And that's what is confusing people. When you tell somebody Casper will get to $10, okay, you don't mean today. You don't mean that. I'm telling you, you're about to start seeing those prices happen, okay? Right now you can't tell the timeline because the smart contracts are not live. Once those things go live, stablecoin begin to transact, all that stuff then that will give us an idea of like, you can pinpoint somehow where it's going to happen. Okay, so yeah, the probabilities are there. That means at $20 Casper, look, you have 10,000. At $20 Casper, you will turn $800 into $200,000. 200,000. And now you start thinking about that. What savings account can do that for you? What banking? You need to open your eyes, and I keep saying it, like, it's just people just don't want to hustle for it. People don't want to grind. Everybody want to go to sleep with one penny in one hand and then wake up next morning with $10 million. And you're doing that, you're trying to replicate somebody else's success. That's what you're trying to do. And if you go that way, 99.9% of people doing that, they end up holding hot potatoes. You ask me, Casper, between now to the end of the year, we're going to be anything between $1 to $3. And you will see it. And by the time next year ends, Casper should be close to $10. It should. And you will see it. Don't say I did not warn you. That's me. Hey, you like it? Great. If you don't like it, keep on scrolling. One thing I know is that in short term, I am going to make me a lot of money with Casper. Long term, I am going to make so much money with Casper that it's not even funny. Because of what? I know what I'm heading. I'm taking that risk. I know the opportunity. If you look at the probability of Casper getting to $1,000 in the next 10 to 15 years, it's not zero. Okay? It's not zero. Excuse me. Yeah, sorry about that. So yeah, I was just sometimes just for fun, I just went in there and asked AI, like, what is the probability of Casper hitting $500 by 2035? They said the probability was low, not zero. Very low, not zero. Because if it was impossible, they would have said zero. But if you put the numbers together, for Casper to hit $500, we need a $13 trillion market cap. Look at where everything is going. I'm telling you, the world is shifting to blockchain, block DAG, whatever you want to call it. It is going to happen. Okay, maybe not 2035, maybe 2040, but that is 10 to 15 years from now. 10 to 15 years from now. And everybody, if you remember, back in 2013, when Bitcoin came out, people were not looking at it. Nobody was looking at Bitcoin. Everybody was bashing it, that it was a scam, it was blah, blah, blah. Here we are, okay? Less than 15 years later, Bitcoin is sitting at it hit $120,000. With the technology that is faulty, when people begin to realize that Casper is Bitcoin 2.0 or like I usually say, Bitcoin on a steroid, you are going to see. you are going to see all that liquidity, all that money from all these coins is going to flow into Casper. That's why when I tell you money, yes, is going to trickle down, but from all these coins to Casper, that is what is going to happen. So yeah, it's up to you. You can sit here and try to replicate somebody else's success, okay? Or you can try to hustle yourself. Look at what you have in front of you. Short term, Casper is going to make you money, but it's going to run, trust me. Long term, it's going to make you a multi-millionaire. Depends on how much you hold, on how much you are gathering every time. I don't just talk about it. I show you what I do. Every day, every week, every 2 weeks, I buy Casper. Price goes down, and I look at those prices, I buy Casper. Most recently, we saw it at 7.2 or 7 point something. I bought. And look at it today, almost 8 cents again. So yeah, let's just say I was just swing trading. The little thousand I put in there is probably 1,800 right now or something. You see, things are going to play out. Don't try to replicate somebody else's success. Price prediction on Casper is solid. Trust me. From now to the end of the year, $1 to $3. You will see. Okay? By the end of 2026, when all the smart contracts, everything, the new vPro smart contracts get in there on native Casper, all that stuff start to happen, you will see Casper $10. You will see. Either $10 or very close to $10. You will see it. And in 10 to 15 years, I'm telling you, like when I asked the AI, the probability was not 0. Because if it wasn't going to be 500 in 10 to 15 years, they would have said it's virtually 0. But they said no. They say it's very low. It's very low, but not 0. That is what I'm looking at. Okay? So yeah, it's up to you if you want to get rich or do you want to keep on doing this for the rest of your life. I don't know about you, but that is not a document I can co-sign with you or anybody. By 45, I don't want to do this. And if I'm doing it, let it be my own company, my own business. That's what we're going to do. Okay? Anyways, yeah, let's go right quick. Let's go look at prices. Let's see how the market has been performing for the past 24 hours, right? I told you, pay attention to September, right? Let's see. We're going to start here with crypto bubbles. Crypto bubbles right there. As you can see, what is it? See the whole market, everybody and their grandmama going up. Whoa, look at cash. Cash is green today. It has started. Here we go. Don't say I did not warn you. Don't say I didn't. Okay, so now let's start first with our good friend, King Casper. Let's see, KAS, for those of you thinking money is going to trickle down. For the past hour, Casper is up 0.3%. 1.8% down on the day, 3.7% down on the week, 15% down on the month, 46.5% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $2.12 billion and the 24 hours volume traded at $46.61 million. Now we look at Quant, the banker's coin, and the coin a lot of people love to hate. We have here 0.4% down the last hour, 1.1% down on the day, 1.4% down on the week, 13.8% down on the month, and 42.5% up on the year, sitting at the market cap of $1.43 billion and the 24 hours volume traded at $24.64 million. Okay, now we go look at Cubic, high risk, high reward. We have here 0.1% down the last hour, 5.1% up on the day, 11.9% down. Sorry. Come on. Sorry about that. 0.1% down the last hour, 5.1% down on the day, 11.9% down on the week, 8% down on the month, and 36.3% up on the year. Sorry, I got distracted looking at this guy working. Sitting at the market cap of $256.50 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $4.05 million. Okay, now we look at Jasmine, the Japanese Bitcoin, although we already know it's doing this because Bitcoin is doing its thing too. So we have 0.1% down the last hour, 1.6% down on the day, 1.2% down on the week, 15.6% down on the month, and 23.2% down on the year, See, I told you, pay attention to that number. We went from 26, now 23, right? It keeps dropping. Sitting at a market cap of $682.79 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $28.43 million. So far, if you can look at the 24 hours volume on all of them. If you can see, the volume has started to pick up slowly, right? It has started to happen. But anyways, let's go look at the turtle, Jonathan's pet turtle, the orange guy, Bitcoin. This is why the market is not doing good. As you can see, 0% on the last hour, not moving, 1% down on the day, 0.4% up on the week, 6.3% down on the month, and 103% up on the year. Sitting at the market cap of $2.21 trillion and a 24 hours volume traded at $44.68 billion. See, the volume has started to creep up slowly, but yet everybody and their grandmama, what they're looking at is something else. Nobody's paying attention, okay? Looking at World Liberty-Fi, MXY. Again, these things are just green candle chasing. World Liberty-Fi, okay? For example, give me a second. Excuse me. Yeah, sorry about that. If you look at World Liberty-Fi, for example, the Donald Trump coin, everybody's seeing it pumping, and this is how they are grilling that hot potato. Look at the total supply of World Liberty-Fi and look at the circulating supply. They are going to dump it on your ass. I'm telling you this. Well, it is something that you see it happen. You try to warn people, but nobody pays attention. They are going to hurt you. The other one that is also pumping is an MYX or MXY or whatever you call that thing. The same thing. You know what? Let me pull it up first. Let's see. World Liberty-Fi. MYX. World Liberty-Fi. This one. World Liberty Finance. Okay. Everybody's looking at this thing, and you are not paying attention to what's important. 100 billion max supply, 100 billion circulating supply. Total supply. But look at the circulating supply. 27 billion. Guys, this thing is gonna hurt you. Well, it's up to you, right? Go ahead and do your thing. And then look, this one, MXY, okay? MYX, because if you look on the crypto bubbles, right there, MYX, you see 78.6% up today. Look, again, the same thing. Look at that candle. And you tell me. Look at that candle and you tell me. I'm telling you, you got to stay away from this kind of stuff. And look, again, max supply, 1 billion. Total supply, 1 billion. But look at circulating supply, 124 million with an M, which means not even 10% of this thing is supply is going around. So again, these are things, like I said, if you did not get in before it launched, stay away from this kind of stuff, because once they decide to dump that thing on you, you are going to suffer. Okay, but anyways, who am I, right? You are free to do whatever you like. That's your money, right? You can do whatever you want. But anyways, now let's go right quick. Let's look at prices in details. Okay, and we have a trading view right here. Trading view, or we have Dixie is going up and Bitcoin dropping. Well, which makes sense why Bitcoin is not doing good, because the US dollar is doing great. Okay, now if you look at Casper on the hourly, just like I told you, you guys remember, it broke, it went up. Now we are forming this bull flag. Okay, this bull flag with multiple touches on the top and multiple touches on the ground. You see the same resistance. If you draw a line like this, you will see it. And another one, you see, with multiple touches to the ground. So yeah, what everybody and their grandmama is not telling you here is this. If you want to take a trend line, okay, because right now, let's say we put a line from here to here. That's one. We take another line, put it from here to here. That's two. Now, if you want to see where we are going with this, and we have take another trend line from the bottom to the top, which is there. Okay, now you take that line. Let's say if Casper breaks out and breaks out somewhere here, whatever it breaks out, it's a rough estimate. Okay, rough estimate, Casper breaking out of there. If you look at it, this should take Casper to almost 9 cents. That's what it should take it. Okay, and if you want to see it in more details, you can look at, like, for example, when I usually tell you about the ribbon, right? You see the ribbon, it's still red, but it's curving, right? It's curving upwards. See, things are happening. Okay, and if you go look at the MACD and RSI, that will also tell you that, hey, something is brewing up, something is happening. About smart contracts, don't quote me on this, but I think they're going to release them between the 10th and the 13th. It shows signs of that, but oh well, let's watch and see. But something is brewing. And on top of that, when you look at the purchasing orders, like you see the people that are purchasing Casper right now in millions, that tells you that something is about to happen. They know something that we don't know. Maybe insider information with Casplex or something. They know something is about to happen. Here on the daily, you can even see it. Ribbon is no longer spraying. It has started to curve. When it starts to curve, it means that this thing, price, like I always tell you guys, okay? Price always gets attracted to the moving average. So we are looking for this price to get up there. 9.3, 9.4, or even 9.5 cents. That's what we are looking at. Now, when we break out of this bull flag it formed, you'll be here, that 9 cents, like I told you. That's what I think we are going next, okay? That's why, for me, when I start looking at things like this, for me, price action is still the same. Nothing has changed. First resistance, 12 cents. After that, we do have 15 cents. After that, 18, 19 cents, then all-time high. After that, you do have price discovery. All you got to do is sit tight. Wait for Bitcoin to do its thing. Or Casper might even run before that, because if smart contracts go live, that little temporary FOMO will kick in. And I'm thinking, like, okay, if smart contracts go live, we might even see, you might even see tier 1 listings. This thing is going to run. Okay, it's up to you if you want to follow. If you don't, hey, it's up to you too. It is your money, it ain't mine. Okay, I'm not your financial advisor. You are free to do whatever you like. Now, if you look at quant QNT right here, what do we have? Okay, right now quant is just following Bitcoin. That's what is happening. Range bounds. We've been at that between 95 to 105, I think it is. That's what that $10 range, that's what we've been following. A lot of people look at this and they go like, yeah, look at that, we are below the moving average. Okay, we are below the moving average, that's all right. But look, I keep telling you, once Bitcoin takes off, this thing you're looking at is not going to be valid for anything. It's going to invalidate, and you will see it. Okay, because I'm telling you, for me, when you look at it, I think quant resistance is at $125. That's where it is. Okay, you see it. Even when we took off, we haven't touched the moving average yet. And I usually tell you, price always gets attracted to the moving average. We haven't got up there yet. Ribbon on the 4-hourly, yeah, is spraying out. Let's wait and see what happens with Bitcoin and what happens with market sentiments. And don't forget, next week is the FOMC meeting. People are trying to front run the market, and well, you are going to see. You are going to see. A lot of people will be left holding hot potatoes in their hand very soon. You are going to see it. Okay, if you look at it on the daily, although like I told you, I'm not a short-term trader, so those of you day traders and swing traders, you are the people feeling this pain right now, because hey, this thing is designed to do this. Market makers are designed to make as much money from people as possible, and it's up to you. Are you going to be part of that group or not? Okay, so yeah, when you look at it, yeah, it's still spraying out. By the time, very time soon, you are going to see it start to curve, because if you go on the lower time frames, okay, you are still having the same thing. It has to curve first on the lower time frames before it goes on the higher time frames. So for me, for me, it's still the same. Price is still the same. 125. Once we hit that 125, we do have 151. After that, And hold on, let me zoom it out a little bit. Let me zoom it out right here. 164. After 164, we do have 176. If we close a daily candle above that, that will put us at 230 and then $400. Everything, watch, pay attention. It is happening slowly, but it's happening. Okay, so yeah. Now let's keep Jasmine and we go straight to Bitcoin. Okay, let's see the total. Let's see BTC, USDT, this guy, Binance, there. So yeah, yesterday, just like we were talking about yesterday, remember? We were talking about this and I said, yeah, it is range going. And even till today, everybody and their grandmama still stuck on it. It is range going because, hey, FOMC meeting is coming. Let's see. They're going to cut rate. Some people are beginning to say 75 basis, which I think is outrageous. I think if they cut, it's going to be between 20 and 50 basis. But, hey, it is what it is, right? Once they cut it, the FOMO is going to happen until people realize, like, it's not what they thought it is. And then it's going to crash. But Bitcoin is been going sideways, okay? It pumped sideways, dropped sideways, pumped side. That's what it has been doing. So yeah, for me, I'm not a day trader. I know those of you who are day traders, you are really hurting right now. Yesterday, I told you, pay attention for this. See the ribbon? Already green. So price coming below the ribbon is a fake out. This thing is going to take off and continue going upwards. You already know that. Go look at the MACD, look at RSI. If you want, add Bollinger Bands to it, and also add the alligator. There's an alligator indicator you can also add, and he's going to show you something way different than what your eyes are looking at. Some people are using normal candles. Don't do that. If you ask me, use the the hashi candles. Those are way better. They cut out all the fake prices. Okay, these are hashi candles that I use. Okay, so yeah, everything is still playing just like it's supposed to. Like, look. This is the daily. See, we are trying to break above the ribbon. That is what Bitcoin is doing. Once it breaks above it, that's it. It's going to be on a tear. And with everything happening in the macroeconomy right now, just watch the market. Things are about to get crazy. Very crazy. They're about to get crazy. So yeah, for me, I'm still there. I still have the 29th set up on my charts. I want to see what price is going to do. Maybe it's time to close shop, or maybe keep it open. But one thing I know for sure is that I am going to monitor the market. I'm going to see what's happening because, hey, after they start cutting interest rates, the run usually lasts 4 to 6 weeks. Okay, 4 to 6 weeks. That's what it's going to usually last. But I'm going to keep on monitoring the market. For you guys, yeah, you can use this information and do whatever you like. But anyways, guys, let's go right quick. Let's go look at my positions, okay? I know a lot of people think I'm in Reg City, right? But let's go look, okay? Let's see. Now, before we get there, please do not get into leverage positions if you don't know what you're doing. Leverage positions are the easiest way for you to lose money. But if you're in my millionaire journey, we are not in the business of losing money. We are not there. Okay, so please, down below, I do have the links. Bydfi, Phemex, Margex, and Wix Exchange. Use those links, sign up. They will give you free money if you meet their deposit requirements. Once you get those, okay, take $100 out, $20 out, small amount, and practice. Trust me. You would rather make mistakes with that small amount versus making mistakes with thousands of dollars. Practice. Practice makes perfect, right? Don't say I didn't warn you, because if you don't, you are going to be welcomed with two arms in Reg City. There is always a space for more down there. Trust me, there is always space. Okay, so please, you need to practice. I cannot teach you how to trade. I don't know anybody who can, but you have to do practice, watch some videos, practice on your own until you find your groove. Everybody's different. You cannot trade like me, and I cannot trade like you because I don't understand the markets the way you do. Understand? Anyways, let's go right quick. Let's go look at my positions, okay? First, we are going to start with Bydfi. Let's see what we got going on there today. You guys already know here, I am trading King Casper and Quant. due to the price movement, my overall today is still at $10,500 approximately. Okay, if you look at my contracts, you see, whoa, Casper is at 8 cents. Wow, okay, it hasn't moved much. I am still down 58%, which is $5,200 approximately. What has been moving is quant. Quant is, I am down 8%, which is $868. Okay, now we go ahead and go look at Phemex. Let's see what Phemex got going on here. Here I am trading King Kaspa and the Japanese Bitcoin. You guys already know that. My overall today is sitting at $7,200 approximately. And if you look at my contracts, you will see that here on Casper I am down 15%, which is around $655. And okay, $655 down, which is okay. And then if you look at my Jasmine, well, barely hasn't moved at all. I'm still down 75%, which is 8,200 approximately. Okay, you can pause it and you can look at my numbers if that's what you're interested in doing. And if you go look at the last but not the least, Wix Exchange. Wix Exchange, I am trading King Casper and I am also trading Quant. There you can see, look at that graph. Did you see? That's why I am a long-term trader, because when you look at this graph, it's a staircase. It comes in, up, and keeps on going, right? That's why I am a long-term trader. I don't do day traders. As the time goes by, this thing is going to go up to probably what, 6 figures or whatever it gets by the end of the bull run, and I just take my profits all at once. This saves me from all this stress. All of my positions are like that. All of them. Okay, so you see them go down, up. It's like a staircase. Okay, but anyways, if you go look at my contracts, you will see that here on Quant I am still up $690 approximately, which is doing great. And on Casper I am down almost $40. Okay, $40 approximately. Okay, you can pause it and you can look at my numbers if that's what you're interested in doing. But you will see that one thing, I am an aggressive trader. That's why my positions move up or down very aggressively. I trade at 50x and I don't use stop losses. That's me. That's the way. That's how I feel comfortable, that I go to sleep and price swings and it wouldn't hit my liquidation. I'm good with that. So please do not do it if you don't know what you're doing. Okay, that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching my videos. Like you can see, that's my price prediction for Casper. I believe Casper from now to the end of the year, $1 to $3 is on the table, and beyond that, $10 is sooner than you think. 10 to 15 years coming now, you might see a $500 Casper, and you will see it happen. Okay, that is my price prediction. Okay, I don't know, you maybe have a different one. Maybe you can leave it down in the comments below what you think Casper is going to be by the end of the year or 15 years from now. Okay, again, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. I am trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers. Don't forget to like and comment. Like I said, I am interested in knowing what you think about what we talked about today. And also don't forget to share so that other millionaire-minded attitude like you and yours truly, okay, we all can see these videos and the family can grow. You never know exactly what you're going to learn from a stranger, right? Until I see you in my next one, keep piling on those coins. Because, hey, money, we are here to make money, and money is to be made. Okay, until I see you again, bye bye.